Viven en un country. Andan en BMW para arriba. Los fines de semana se cogen a las mejores minas. Morfan bien todos los días. El día anterior al partido durmieron tranquilamente en un hotel 5 estrellas y se rascaron la verga durante 24 horas sin hacer nada, jugando al ping-pong y al pool y a la play. Juegan al fútbol todos los días de su vida. Los botines, $6.000, $5.000, no sé cuánto salen, ponele 3.000 mangos, 4.000 mangos, están vendados por un kinesiólogo. Están bien comidos, están bien entrenados. Las medias, que son las que no te cortan la circulación, los pantaloncitos, que son los de los huevos, que no te raspan los huevos, la camiseta te estira la espalda, es la que no transpira, que sale 800 pesos, no sé cuánto sale una camiseta para jugar al fútbol. La pelota es perfecta, perfecta, 120 euros, inflada con un barómetro a 8 bares, la cancha no tiene un solo pozo, el arco tiene 7 metros 20 por 2,40. Te aplauden cuando salís a la cancha. La concha de tu madre, no sabés parar una pelota. Le vas a pagar al arco y la tirás a la mierda. Le vas a hacer un pase a tu compañero que está a 1 metro y haces así, se la pasas mal. Hijo de puta, eso me...
Fun if I can have a bit of fun with you. I mean, Arsenal are flying high, so no surprise to see the RAF story this week. Firstly, when are they coming in? Are they coming in to see the RAF? I didn't have to dodge any planes to get in the car park. And secondly, how do you come up with these ideas? Because they're very out of the box. They're very left field. These ideas to improve your players with very different kind of ways of doing it.
Yeah, you're a bit late.
Look at his face. Look at his face when he said. When he told
So the plane's already gone. I don't know where it is at the moment.
This clown.
What do you see?
The duck.
Danny, what do you see?
Predominantly I see the rabbit.
This is the most difficult thing in a football club. And in the process that we are in right now, even harder. My only aim is that everybody see the duck or the rabbit. Because if you see a dog and I see the rabbit, we are in a different path, we are in a different direction. But that thing, we are starting to get in line where...
If not, we don't win this match. Because here, one player here, totally free, and the other here, and Gabi has to come to stop the shot. It's focus, guys. Focus and heart. I don't ask you anything else. Nothing else. But I want to see a different team there, guys. A completely different team. A team. Now I don't see a team. I don't see a team that wants to play in the Champions League. You want to play in the Champions League? Play the Champions League. And the same to you, and everybody. And everybody.
Oh man. Oh man, you want to play Champions League? You want to? Hey, do you want to play Champions League? That's what I'm telling everybody, bro. What's good, my people? What is good, my people? Hey, back again, bro. Back again. Today, Arsenal, Athletico Madrid. Not looking forward to this one. Not looking forward to this one because it's gonna be a sleep fest still. But yeah, man. Views. How are you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it either. I was gonna do a watch along. Obviously, I got to shoot out for a little bit, so I'll probably be watching some of the game on the go. But I feel like I've been blessed because I was gonna book it in, but obviously I got the call from Mumsy. I got to shoot out, but I feel like I've been blessed because, yeah, obviously both managers are known for being more defensive than attacking. But I feel like it's a little bit of a myth with Athletico as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they have got players that can finish up top. So yeah, mate. Not really looking forward to it, but as always, man, we will see. I've said Arsenal 2-1, and we will see.
I hear that. Jam boy, I can see you with the away kit, the classic one. You know what I'm saying? The classic one. And yeah, hold your head up high. And how you feeling, bro? How you feeling about this?
This is an original. This is from 2003.
Oh man, this shirt. Do people know? Probably everybody in the chat probably knows.
Yeah, it's got a little hot rock burn in it from back in the
day. It just means it's been cultured. That's all it means. Do you know what I mean?
Day after I got it, boom, straight on it. Fucking hell. I remember the day like it was yesterday, mate. I weren't happy. This is a potential banana skin, this one tonight. I don't think it's an absolute disaster if we don't win this game. I want us to win, obviously. I think we'll win if we play well. I'm really happy with that starting 11. Glad Miles Lewis-Skelly's getting a game at left back. Calafiori's getting a bit of a break, save him overplaying and getting injured. But yeah, glad to see Martinelli on the left, even though he's not been great either. But it's just nice to see it different for a change and not Trossard on the left because he ain't been great. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that team. And on the app that I use on my phone, it's got it down as a 4-2-3-1 and Eze in the 10. But I don't know if that's how he's playing it, but that's how it's. Yeah, I'm a bit. 1 minute I feel confident, one day I feel confident, the next day I'm not. I don't know. But we keep Sorloth and Alvarez quiet. I think we'll, and we play well. I think we win.
Yeah.
BBK's in backstage. I think Jez didn't get the link. Thanks, love for that, man. Jez is gonna rip us a new one, but yeah, man. Sorry, Jezza. Sorry, Jez. I don't know why. Do you know why? Because I talked to him on Insta. BBK is not available right now. Hey, listen, we just got to touch on. First of all, obviously, go through the chat. Big up Jalil, real one. I'm saying big up Jalil, big up Robert. Who else? Who else is here? Big up BLK. You know what I'm saying? Rashid with timely with the stream. Big up, man. Great intro. Love, my guy. Love 100%. 100%. RH is saying big up Rashid. Yeah, my tribal chiefs. Big up, man. Wahaha saying hello. Desgracia. Oh, my link. Jez was in the chat saying the link. My apologies. Apologies, yes. Doing this therapy, big up, man. The revolution starts here. And you know what? And I got that the revolution will be televised. And I got that from views. Bro. 100%. Jalil, big up Jalil, man. Big up Adrian saying change Arteta. Arsenal will win trophies. Hopefully, my guy. But BBK, how are you feeling, man? We didn't say hello.
Yeah, good, man. Appreciate you having me on. Big up Jam Boy. Big up Uncle Views.
Big up, mate.
In this space, man. All is good, man. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Not looking forward to the game, to be honest. No? I'm not, but
what do you mean, bro? These are the two of the highest paid managers in Europe. What you on about?
The kind of football that we're going to be watching. That's the kind of football that we're going to be watching. That's what worries me. Like my Argentinian friend says, you live in the best countries. You have the best, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You chill in a hotel, scratch your balls all day. Do you know what I'm saying? Play ping pong. We applaud you when you're on the pitch.
I'm telling you, like the essential message of that video is so just bang on the money, innit? Like you get all of these things done for you and you can't even kick a ball straight. Do you know what I mean? You're a millionaire playing the game and you can't kick a ball straight. Yeah. It's just brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Unacceptable, guys. Unacceptable. But let's just touch on the Fulham game, like for a little bit. I want to know your thoughts on it. Views. What's your thoughts on that Fulham game, bro?
It wasn't comfy to watch. You know, that's what I was saying earlier on. You know, obviously we won it in the end, but it took us a while to get the goal. Trossard obviously going off doing his usual celebration. You know, did he know much about it? I don't know. Just kind of hit him and went in. You know, again, needing corners and set pieces to get our goals. So some of the same worries that I've had watching us play all season were there again. Yeah, it was uncomfortable, man. Like West Ham was uncomfortable, but not in the same way. It was more frustration with the team because I know we can do better and we should have done better, sort of thing. When I watched Olympiacos, I was uncomfortable. When I watched Fulham, I was uncomfortable. You know, it's completely different. So, but at the end of the day, look, I'm going to tell you that results are the only thing that matters. And they are. So at the end of the day, while it's a win, it's a win. But like I said, man, like I always say, we're going to need the performances to back this up at some point. Hopefully it's tonight. We'll see, man. But Fulham, you know, just to wrap it up, I was uncomfy.
100%. Weren't we all? Jamboy, Jamboy.
Yes, same, mate.
Obviously, the Fulham game. What was your thoughts on that one?
Shit, absolutely shit. It was boring. First half was absolute crap. I nearly turned it off. At half time. I just couldn't be bothered with it. But we got away with it again. To be honest, the bloke playing at left wing that I didn't want to start there scored the goal, so I can't really moan about it. But he got the goal. Yeah, what he knew about it, I don't know. But yeah, it's just he can't keep on winning games 1-0 like this and hoping to keep clean sheets, because it's not going to work. It's not going to keep on happening. He needs to come out with some sort of idea or tactic to try and win games. And it's you can't keep relying on set pieces. It's not sustainable. It isn't. And one of these games we're gonna end up losing a game like that 1-0 because of it. And yeah, it's just boring, mate. I'm coming away. Yeah, we've won. Happy we've got the 3 points, but I'm not satisfied with what I'm watching. I'm not fulfilled and thinking, yes, we've just won a game there. We've just played well. It's not great. It's not great, mate. And Views pretty much said everything I was thinking as well. So yeah, got to play really well tonight. Got to get a good performance in.
Oh man, 100%. BBK, what was your thoughts on the Fulham game, bro?
You want 30 more weeks of that?
No, I
We
don't.
got 30 more. Like I said in my match reaction, like if you have underlying health issues or heart conditions or you're sick, like this football club could do you in, bro. Because 30 more weeks of that can push you over the edge, brother. You know, it's the same thing we said about Liverpool. Not sustainable. And look what happened to them. In the space of 3 games, it's a 9-point swing. The laws of football don't change for Arsenal. If it wasn't sustainable for Liverpool, it's not sustainable for us. You know what I'm saying? And the general consensus that I took away from the game is that was a perfect Arteta game. And this is why I said it was a perfect Arteta game. He was able to bag 3 points, sabotage Eze and Gyökeres in the same game.
Wow.
Because as soon as we scored, I actually messaged Kenny Ken because Kenny Ken was at the game and I asked him, did you see Marino warming up before the goal to come on? Like that was because if it was their pre-planned sub, I could hear it. But it wasn't. But as soon as we scored the goal in the 58th minute, the 61st minute, he's off. Moreno's on. That's the lineup he wanted to play, bro. That's the lineup he wanted to start with. So the first opportunity that he got, he hooked him. And we know what Gyökeres looks like when Eze is not on the pitch to give him the ball. Now, surely, Eze didn't have his best game. I'm here to admit that. But when you go 1-0 up, now if Fulham wants to get something out of the game, they have to come out their shell. They have to start playing football. This is when Eze thrives. Now he's going to have more space to run into and play into. And if Eze plays better, dare I say, Gyökeres will get more chances. I read a stat the other day that said in the City Everton game, they created 8 chances for Haaland, 8, and he scored 2 of them. We create 8 chances for Gyökeres. He bags 1 of them. But the minute we go up 1-0, the next minute Eze's off the pitch. Nah, bro, I don't like that. Now, but we're not supposed to say this, right? Because we're top of the table and it's uncomfortable. We're just supposed to ignore the check engine light that's on the dashboard because we got to our destination. One of these days, bro, the car's going to break down on the highway. And hopefully it's not in the fast lane because it's a massive car crash. Hopefully we're on the non-speeding lane and the shoulders open when the engine crashes and we can just pull over nicely. But the warning signs are there, bro, when I took away from that. But he got his 3 points. So he can tell us, he can give us the middle finger and tell us to fuck off because, hey, I'm top of the league and we got the 3 points. But it seems as though we've got so accustomed to working on set pieces that we forgot how to play football.
Facts. 100%. Jezza, I swear I did send you the link.
Oh no, it's not you. It I don't know what's happening here. It comes through my phone, but on my Instagram on this iMac, it don't show it. So I'm gonna have to look why. I don't know why. So it's not you, it's me. And if I look at my phone, it doesn't actually show the link. I can't. If I click on it, I go to StreamYard on my phone, but that don't work for me because I've got it here, right? So I don't know, mate. It's obviously something that's not right, but so my apologies to you. Apologies for lateness. as always.
You are forgiven.
Big up, Jezza. How are you, Jezza? First of all,
I'm
and
all good.
second of all, what was your thoughts? Like a little snippet of what you thought about the Fulham game.
It was a ball fest. Let's be honest. I find it quite amusing that people like to live in La La Land, that they think Arsenal are going to win the league like this. At no point in history has any team won the league just winning off set pieces. That's never going to happen. I'm sorry, and we're going to find out tonight whether we can score goals. Many goals. I think was it 5 goals we've scored from open play this season.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
5 goals,
and 2 of them came against Leeds. Sorry, I just started.
Yeah.
2 of them.
No disrespect to Leeds United, but and no disrespect to Fulham, but to win 1-0, and it was a pretty poor performance. Yeah, people make out it was a good win. Okay, I'll take the 3 points. It's 1-0 to the boring Arsenal, boring Arsenal. You know, good old days. But the one difference I will say to you right now, under George Graham, when it was boring 1-0 to the Arsenal, we had a little bit of flair. And we did have players that could score goals from open play. We weren't relying on scoring goals from corners. And the other day, you could see Fulham had us sort of squared out, and the fact that we started to go to take short corners. Now, if that is that the 2 tactics we've got? Is that it?
Yeah.
Take a long corner. No, I lie. 3 tactics.
Yeah.
Long corner, short corner, long throwing. Is that it? Is that the master technician? Tactical genius.
God.
This is a tactical genius like Mikel Arteta that will get us over the line and win us a Premier League with 3 tactical, the best tactics in the world. Get out of here, man. I mean, the short corners were shit. Right? Yeah, they were rubbish. Didn't achieve anything. And no. And we're going to, I'll tell you what, we could catch a cold tonight. Right, I know that Athletico Madrid are not at the best right now. I haven't watched them. I'm not going to make out I have. But talking to people that have and know much more about La Liga than I do, have said they're not at their best right now. So, hey, let's see what happens. But pretty predictable lineup tonight. Pretty predictable. I was expecting to see Marino in there. I won't lie. But he's not. But we got to get something. We got to get a tune out of Gyökeres. He's got to start stepping up a little bit now. And if Saka and Martinelli step up to the plate and actually start giving him some service, Eze, mate, the other day was shockingly crap.
Yeah,
he was poor.
Yeah, really touched the ball.
And you know, he's playing in this supposedly role position of being in a 10. No, that was awful. We can't have that tonight, gentlemen. It's the Champions League. And this is the other one we're going to win, by the way. We're going to win the Champions League. People are telling us we're going to win the Champions League. So, you know, we'll find out very, very, very shortly, gentlemen. Very, very shortly what this world-class manager, world-class, right? Best out there, best young manager in world football. Well, let's find out tonight. If that's the case that he is this good, I'm expecting a 4-0.
Yeah. 100%. Well, Jez, Opta says that Arsenal have a 42% chance of winning the Premier League. And I forgot about how much the percentage was at 32. How much was it for the Champions League? Does anybody know? But it was a high chance as well. We were the favourites, basically. We're the favourites to win both. But yeah, 100%. Big up Robert, man, saying I wonder how many goals Wrighty would have by now under this clown.
007.
That's how much. Do you know what? Do you know what I liked about what just said right now? Because he's seen. Do you know what I'm saying? He's seen that football that because this is what they'll tell you. They'll tell you that defensive football won us titles, and be like, oh well, George Graham played it back in the day. Oh, 1-0 to the Arsenal. That's how it all happened. Yeah, but I am sure. Maybe I don't remember, but I'm sure that the whole plan wasn't just set pieces. I'm just 100% sure of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it is where it is. Rashid with the timely stream, big up, man. RH, big up, man, big up. We saw that. It was a big up, everyone that's locked in. It's not about the lineup. Rashid will only be happy when the manager leaves. He will be 100%, man, 100%. Bazar, correction. Rashid will only be happy when Arteta shares his wages with the set piece coach. Fact. The set piece coach is the only guy that deserves to stay here. Do you know, he's the only guy. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it. Big up, man. Spelling is a bit off. Had a bottle of wine, but at least I'm numb and ready. Big up Robert, man. Big up Robert. So, guys, it's Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly. That's a new one. Barely played. Zubimendi, Rice, Eze, Saka, Martinelli. Makes sense, Martinelli to defend. That's why people don't be all happy and everything. It's not some tactical kind of like, it's just to defend. That's what it is. That's why Martinelli's there to defend. Oh, but look, what about his work rate? How about creating chances? How about going forward? But it is where it is. Views. What's your thoughts on this lineup, man? Are you surprised to see Lewis Skelly and Martinelli?
Yeah, I am. Both of them, because he's been going with Trossard lately. Like I said, I know he scored in the Fulham game, but what else did he do? Do you know what I mean? Like, really, you know, what has he done to justify these starts? He got a goal. Not just against Fulham. I think did he score against Olympiacos as well, I believe, or one of those games. I think they shared a goal and an assist, him and Martinelli. Yeah, but when Martinelli's been coming on, he's been lighting it up. So if anything, I thought he would have warranted the start, not Trossard, especially because Trossard drifts all over the place. Like, you know, watch the game tonight. If he does come on, watch the game. He'll be on the right. He'll be in Odegaard's position. He'll be everywhere but his own position. And Arteta don't say anything to him. So I am surprised. I don't want to read too much into Lewis Skelly starting. I just hope that Calafiori's not injured, because he has been going heavily with Calafiori. It wouldn't really seem like a game that you'd say, oh, you need a rest, mate, just sit down, because he's starting Saka in that today. So yeah, a couple of surprises there, but ones that I'm not fussed about, to be fair, ones that I'm quite happy about. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the team performs, because that's what's been missing when I've been watching us play. We've been having glimpses here and there, but let's see if we can have a proper performance tonight.
Nah, hopefully, 100%. Jam Boy, any surprises?
I'm actually surprised he's gone with MLS, to be honest. But I think we'd all agree, when you look at the Arsenal squad or Arsenal starting 11, I think most of us would agree with pretty much that team that he's picked. But there's always a question mark for me over the left back and the left winger. They're the two positions that, for me, are always I don't know.
Jam Boy, not to cut you off, but like, do you think Martinelli's better than Trossard in that position?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do totally. Even though he hasn't been great, I still think it's the pace element side of it. The defenders are more scared of pace than pretty much anything else. They don't like having pace running at them. Like Henry, when he used to run at defenders, they terrified them. But yeah, I think he's probably our best option out there at the moment. A lot of people are saying about maybe putting Saka on the left and Ethan on the right. Maybe I don't know where I stand with that. I'm not sure about moving Saka, to be honest. But I understand why people are saying, because they wanted to just change it up. Because even when Madwecky's fit, I'm not sure I'm keen on him on the left wing either. I think we've missed the boat where it comes to the summer signings of not filling that left side player, that left-sided left winger. I just think we needed to really sort that position out, probably as much as the striker. But yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with that team. If it's a 4-2-3-1 with Rice and Zubamendi as a double pivot, then I'm quite happy with that team. It's probably what I would have gone for. So yeah, fair play to him for doing that. It's just got to go and win now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. BBK, do you agree with Jamboy that because I saw you do this? I don't know if you were talking to the comments or that it has something to do with Martinelli and Trossard.
No, it's the Barca game. They're 6 up now.
Oh,
That red card. They're 6-1 on Olympiacos.
man.
Damn.
Yeah. No, but the lineup, Skelly for Calafiori it's hardly a downgrade, isn't it? I can argue it's an upgrade. Really. I mean, the only thing that Calafiori has over Skelly is height. You know, Skelly is better on the ball, and he'll go from the left back, he'll go into the midfield, then back to left back. Calafiori's all over the pitch, bro. You know, on Saturday he had more shots than Gyökeres in the first half. That one that he put in the net, why was he even there? Like, it was a brilliant finish.
Oh, great.
I thought it was Gyökeres. I'm like, wait a minute, and I looked at Calafiori. So he's
That
all
was
over
a better
the place.
finish than Gyökeres.
Yeah,
That's what pisses me off.
But that was our left back, bro. Like, when did you ever see Kieran Tierney there or any left back in that position? He's all over the place. I think if Gyökeres does, I'm actually surprised he didn't start his Spanish boys against the Spanish opposition. I fully thought Marino would have been in the midfield.
Yeah,
and the fact that Marino didn't start, at 60 minutes, if Gyökeres hasn't banged, he's off, and Marino is going up front. But looking at this lineup, it's enough. It's enough to beat an Atletico Madrid. I think if we keep Simeone and Alvarez quiet, we have a chance. The thing is, these men, you have to play 97 minutes of football against these men. We see them go to Anfield and they were down 2-0 in the space of 10 minutes, and everyone thought the game was over, and they clawed back into it. They got done at the end off a set piece and shit at Anfield. But it's enough to win. It won't be. I don't think it'll be a stink fest as most, like UFC football, like everyone's projecting. But yeah, I think we have enough to get this done at home. Esde's in the middle of the park. Zubi and Declan are behind him. We got our center back pairing is good. Saka doing Saka things. I think Martinelli can get some change out of Llorente today, and I'm hoping Gyökeres banks today, man.
Hopefully. Be okay saying Moreno thought glazing his manager on live. Yeah. He's a pick-me boy. He's a pick-me boy.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah.
He's a pick-me. That's what he is. Oh my days, that guy. But we'll touch on that afterwards. Just after this, of course. Last but not least, Jezza. When it comes to the Martinelli Trossard switch and the Luis Skelly Calafiori, does it bother you?
No, not really. The only criticism I would have, which is not a big one, is Trossard does chip in with the goals, but so does Martinelli. But it's consistency. That's my concern. Martinelli tonight can just be a bit part player. He's got to step up. He's got to feed Gyökeres. He's got, if he needs to. And hopefully he can chip in with a goal. Luis Skelly, that's a bit, I don't know. Is he a natural left back? That's my concern. I don't know why Calafiori hasn't started, but is that because, I don't know, is it he's got a knock? I don't know. I see no information. Zupamendi, you've got to really step up tonight, fella, because you were shit the other day. And we'll see. We're going to see. It's going to be an interesting night with that lineup. I personally think he's going to go 3-1-2 up in the midfield, which would be an interesting situation, which he can slip straight back to a 4-4-3 if he needs to. So this could be a tactical genius. But yeah, it's going to be against their midfield. It's going to be interesting.
Nah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. Let's get through some of these comments as well, because I always forget them. Big up Dazza saying evening. BOK saying Eze was sabotaged, to begin with. Getting put on the right side, needs to be on the left. Okay. I don't know about that one. I can't lie. BOK, I don't know about that one. That's something we'll talk about in a minute. But does it really matter? Like, does it really? He barely touched the ball. He barely did. It seems Eze sitting higher up by the striker. Hopefully, man. I really do hope. BOK say Martinelli has a better engine for a full 90. Quality is a roll of dice. Do you agree with this one? Views? Quality is a roll of dice.
Quality is a roll of the dice, but yeah. Do you know what? I think it's the same for both of them. I mean, look, Trossard's always been rated by Arsenal as one of the better finishers at the club, and you know, half of the time he is, but the other half of the time he couldn't hit a barn door. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the same for Martinelli. You know, half of the time he might get lucky, and half of the time he's running it off the pitch. So it's literally the same for both of them. I think Jamboy was right. We didn't hit the nail on the head on the left side properly. Again, Arteta tried to get Swiss Army knives instead of a specialist, and we're left with, you know, the left side that's not being held down by anyone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Madueke could hold it down when he comes back, but again, he's not as influential on that side. He can cross it well enough because he's got a left foot. But in terms of him being as dangerous taking players on, he's not the same player on that side. So yeah, I kind of agree that we're kind of stuffed there, to be honest with you. Me personally, I kind of prefer, you know, I prefer Martinelli a little bit more because he's a little bit, he stays in his position a bit more as well. Do you know what I mean? With Trossard, like I said, he does pop up all over the place. However, he does pop up with a little assist or a goal now and again. So yeah, just to round it up, I kind of feel like that's the both for both of them. You know, that's for both of them. It's 50-50.
I mean, views. Obviously, we talked about Martinelli. Do you know what I'm saying? We want to talk about two players. These two players that we bought for a lot of money, and we're seeing that it's not working. And I saw a lot of people talking about how Eze needs to be moved to that number 10, and we'll start seeing more of him. I was one of those people because I really do believe that he's not even going to touch the ball on the left. But we have moved him to that number 10 position, and he hasn't touched the ball either. I didn't see any point where do you remember any point where like Eze really made you go wow against Fulham? Not to blame him, but like, you know, we have to be fair here. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it was awful. I don't remember. I literally don't remember anything. I remember him giving the ball away more than I remember, you know. But then everyone was doing that, to be fair. But yeah, he you know, he stunk. There's no exceptions. You know, we keep the same energy. He stunk. At the same time, he is a moment's player, though. The same like Yoker is. Sometimes I just wish that Arteta will give them the extra 10, 15 minutes if necessary, because he'll do it with Saka. He'll do it with Philippine Odegaard when he's stinking it out. Do you know what I mean? He'll always get hooked, but it will be like 88th minute or something like that. So I feel like he's so eager to get certain players off, Eze and Gyökeres, and you'll see that again today. Even if he has a good game, if we score 1-2 goals in the first 20 to half an hour, guaranteed by 60 odd minutes, Eze is going to come off the pitch so we can get Moreno on. You know what I mean? And then later on, he might give Gyökeres till 70 and then take off Gyökeres, put Moreno up front, and then get even more defensive in the midfield, because that's always his go-to. So, yeah, man, look, I was happy when we got Gyökeres and Eze just because I knew that this guy's going to fumble them. and I think it's clear to for everyone to see. You don't know what he's doing.
Facts, Jamboy. Copy and paste to you, my friend. Are you worried about Eze's performances?
I haven't been as impressed as I thought I was going to be. I'll be honest. I got to be honest. I don't know if anyone else sees it, but when Eze's playing, when he's on the ball, it seems to me like he thinks he's got all the time in the world. He seems to take a long time. He looks very lethargic, very casual. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way he plays. But when he played for Palace, I didn't ever remember him looking so sort of slow and lethargic. He just I don't know what it is. He just looks like he needs to just get a split second quicker. He just needs to move the ball a bit quicker. He needs to turn, run at the defence a bit quicker, pass a bit quicker, try and regain the ball back a bit quicker if he's lost it. Just needs that bit of extra sharpness. I think he's missing a bit of sharpness. But yeah, no, I haven't been overly impressed with him, to be honest. Other than that ball to Martinelli for the goal against City, I can't remember what he's done, to be honest. I definitely think Eze's better in the centre, on the left side of centre, rather than actually on the right side. I definitely agree with that comment that someone put in. I think he plays best from the left of centre, maybe with another 10, possibly. But yeah, we haven't seen the best of him yet. No, nowhere near. He hasn't been anywhere near.
We'll see the best of him today and many more games. Many more games. BBK, your boy, Eze, your boy Eze. Or our boy, to be honest, we all wanted Eze. What do you think? Is it the system? Is it something to do physically? Is he physically not ready for the games? What is the secret to Eze and Gyökeres? I mean, I'll be honest, all of the attacking players aren't performing, but like I just expected a little bit better from Eze and Gyökeres, considering the amount of performances they were putting out last season and the amount of goals and assists.
Yeah. It's none of that. So the thing is, like, big up to Shane Gooner, because he put this out with the minute we signed Eze. He was like, we all gassed that we love Eze, but we'd be buffooned if we're thinking we're getting the Crystal Palace Eze. We're going to get a different version of Eze. You see Jeremy Pino go from Villarreal, he goes to Palace, and Palace is looking like they're cooking. They're still playing good football. How do you sign one of the best 10s in the Premier League, sign one of the most prolific strikers in Europe, and they're not performing? What do you put that down to? I'm trying to get these men. I'm holding their feet to the fire. What do you put that down to? These men doesn't just all of a sudden forget how to play football. Against Nottingham Forest for Gyökeres' goal, the ball goes over the top. Eze is right-footed. That cross that he put on the platter for Gyökeres was off his left foot, one touch. He knows how to play football. The attack is stagnant. It's static. So he gave the ball away a couple of times because when he got the ball, he's looking for movement. There is no movement because these men are used to the safe passes. The safe pass, go back. Yeah. You don't even have to look at the entire game. If you go back and look at the Tottenham versus Villa game, right? There's a passage of play where I think it's Matty Cash that gets the ball and his teammate is pointing. Go back to Martinez. I saw that. He rifles it.
Easy the other way.
That pass
2 seconds later, the ball is in the net. You know what I'm saying? But if that's us, that ball is going back to Raya 10 times out of 10. Our attack is static, it's stagnant. There is no movement. He not used to that. Every time Eze got the ball, Mateta was already gone. Munoz was already up the pitch. Mitchell was moving. Everyone was moving. This team, it's not a case of we don't know how to play with a striker and all that. They don't know how to play with a 10. Like Arteta, he does not know how to coach an attack, bro. He's a defensive coordinator at best. This is why I said what I said earlier. He is sabotaging Gyökeres and Eze because he really doesn't know how to use them. So That's why he took Eze off at his earliest convenience.
It's just come to me what I was trying to say. We're lacking invention in the final third. We're lacking the freedom. We're lacking the players just using their own initiative and just do what comes natural. Because I think that he's coaching that out of them. He's not allowing them to do that. Yep. And that's the biggest problem up front. Yeah, definitely.
So that just answered your question, Rashid.
It's not on. I'm not even looking at Gyökeres and Eze like that. For me, I won't be. And sorry, because I'm cutting into Jez's time. I won't be as bloody as hard as Jamboy because I've actually seen a lot of things that because I think they're going against the tide. You've literally got
the dictator on the sideline telling Eze to hug the touchline to let Calafiori run into his space.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
what other players got that? Trossard ain't got that. That's my point when I talk about Trossard. Because watch Trossard play tonight. If he comes on, he'll be all over the place. Trust me. And then it's not the same energy. But I'll shut up now.
Nah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
the football is slow because it's being dictated from the sidelines. The instinctive football is quick. It's rapid. Oliver Glasner didn't do any of this with him. He knew where his runners were going to be. So when he gets on the ball and he doesn't see the runners, as a creative player, what's he going to do? He's going to dribble. And in the middle of the park, you dribble, you get 4 players around you. The likelihood of you losing the football is high.
Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. Jezza. I mean, we pay big money for these players. We ask a lot from them because that's how much you do you know what I'm saying? You get paid. That's how much people put you on, what kind of pedestal people put you on. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry the bar is high, but that's why you're a star. What do you think? What is the problem? What is the problem with Eze and Gyökeres? Obviously, Eze more because of what happened last game. Because we wanted him in that number 10 position.
Yeah.
And there he is.
I just think it's a confusion in the tactics that I've said this so many times before. If Arteta allows these players to play with freedom and not hold back, not do this sideways, boring football, you'll see the best of these players. But with Arteta, it's all about possession. Possession. Don't lose the ball. Don't lose the ball. And that type of football, with the level of player we've got, does not allow free-flowing football. Now, I've talked to people before recently about this under the Wenger era when we had silky, quick, one-touch football. Bang, 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 goal.
Direct.
The difference was we had a far higher class of footballer. Now, don't get me wrong, Eze is a good footballer, but he's not fucking Patrick Vieira, right? He's not Dennis Bergkamp. They're not in the same even level of talking about those sort of players. Martinelli is not Robert Pires. Okay? We haven't got a Paul Merson sat there. And dear God, do I say it? We have certainly not got a have got a Thierry Henry. I get the possession football. I get it. I understand it. That's what we used to do. But we had a different level of footballer. They were world-class footballers. Now, I was on a stream the other night. It was Shane's, and we were talking about what makes a world-class footballer. How many have we got in our current squad? We ain't got any. There's not one player in our squad I would say is world-class. Not with the given criteria to make it world-class. So, Arteta he's terrified of losing that ball. He knows he can get done on the counter. Now, we've got a very good defence. A very good defence. I wouldn't say some people say it's the best in the world. I don't think so. I didn't think very much the other day of Gabriel or Saliba. I thought they looked a bit sloppy. So that pots a worry and that pots a problem to the squad. So we have to maintain possession. Maintain. Great, fantastic. You can maintain possession, but you have to make those forward runs. You have to put those incisive passes forward. And that is not what is happening. Therefore, Gyökeres is not getting fed. When you've got a good striker, and he is a good striker, let's not deny that, they need to be fed. he has started again, coming back looking for the ball. We don't need that.
Yep.
When we had, as I mentioned earlier, the George Graham 1-0 to the Arsenal, boring Arsenal, we had players like Alan Smith, Mickey Thomas, Paul Merson, who would score goals. Alan Smith had 2 golden boots on the trot because he could score goals for fun. Then we brought in Ian Wright, scored goals for fun. Fox in the box, as his nickname was. Have we got that now? No, we haven't, because we haven't got. Well, maybe we have. But he's just, that player, Gyökeres, is not getting fed. Because we play ticky-tack side to side. That is not decisive and incisive football. And I'm sorry, you do not win leagues playing football like that. You've got to break teams down. You've got to pull them apart. Make those runs from midfield to break up their defence. All the time you let teams sit back in their defence, you're fighting against a brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And that's what we are currently doing.
100%. 100%. I agree. Views got a goal, but Views, before you leave, we just want to hear your prediction and if it's changed before.
No, I said 2-1 before. You know, I'm pretty much happy with the lineup. You know, no complaints from me. I just want to see a good performance now, so I'll still stick with the 2-1. And I still feel the same.
As in us winning
For Arsenal, Arsenal 2-1, Arsenal 2-1.
All right then.
Listen, big up for having me, man. Got to go and see Mumsy right now. Jez, Jamboy, BBK.
Bless up, man.
Nothing but love, man. Have a great evening. Come on, you Gunners. Arteta out. See you soon, everyone. Yeah.
See you later, mate.
Big up.
Thanks. Later. Jamboy, what's your prediction on this one? I mean, we've talked about the game. We've talked about the previous game. We've talked about the formation. What's your prediction?
My head's telling me. I don't know what way around it is.
Now you're gonna give us the head and the heart.
Head and heart. What is your... Yeah. I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal, but in reality, I'm thinking it's going to be a draw, 1-1. But I'm going with my heart by saying Arsenal to win.
Yeah, that's your heart.
Yeah. With my head is telling me it's going to be a 1-1 draw, but my heart is saying 2-1 Arsenal because of the recent results. We've been nicking wins and that. We have gone on a good winning run. We ain't been playing great football, as we know, but this Madrid side, if they turn up, we could have a bit of a problem tonight. But we just need that Emirates crowd needs to get up for this one. They need to really make some noise and not wait for us to score to then start singing. They need to get up for this. They need to get up for this game. But yeah, I fancy us to win. I think we're going to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw.
So is it a draw or a win?
I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to win. We're going to win 2-1. Yeah.
Fair enough, man. Big up. BBK, you've seen the lineup, and I'm sure you watch a little bit of La Liga. I don't know if you do, but
I do.
But what's your thoughts, man? What's your prediction?
Yeah, I think we do them just. I think it's a 1-0, a stinky 1-0, just like the Fulham one. You know, another nail biter.
You don't think they'll score?
No. I think we have enough. Yeah, you know, trust our defense against most teams. You know, in Europe. I think the first half will be like you'll see this team try to feel that team out. No one really wants to make like a chess match, board fest. Come out in the second half, and you know we'll go into the game in the second half for a sustained period and nick a goal. It's got to be a very good finish to beat this Jan Oblak. You know, he is really good. You know, I can see a late run for Marino in the box whenever he comes on, or one of those powerhouse shots from Gyökeres, because you know the boy has a shot on him. I'd like to see him take some shots every now and then from outside the box, because he can hit the ball.
But he's always unbalanced. He's always unbalanced.
Yeah, but these La Liga teams don't do that wrestling match. They actually play football. So I think both teams will have chances, but I think our defense is better than theirs, so we edge it 1-0 just.
Fair enough. Jezza, tell us your prediction before and after you saw the starting lineup.
Before, I predicted a 2-0. Yesterday, whatever. And I'm still going with a 2-0. I still think that team's quality has the availability to do it. It just depends whether Arteta lets them play freely.
Mm-hmm.
If he holds them back again, then we could be in trouble and we could end up losing. They've got quality in that team. We got to get past a very good goalkeepers. Old Black, and it's going to be a tricky one. But we got the players that can unlock and do the damage. So, but if we get it all wrong, mate, I can see us losing. But I'm sticking with my 2-0.
Man, but yeah, man, I feel like it's gonna be a 1-1. I just feel like that stinky football, that haram football is gonna be throughout the whole game, 90 minutes. I'm not looking forward to it. I just watch it because I'm Arsenal, I guess. It is what it is.
We have to win this, bro. We have to win this because I don't think we beat Bayern. You know what I'm saying? Because in this format, you need 16 points, or around 16 points to avoid that playoff. So if we don't win this, then that Bayern becomes a must win, and they're on smoke right now. I don't think we win that game. I'm not saying we'll lose it, but if we win this game, I think we're very well postured to go through in the top 8. So
regardless if we win or not.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant? Like, regardless, if we win this game, regardless if we lose against Bayern Munich, we're still going through.
No, I think if we win this one, then I fancy us to be that carrier team. But if we lose this, then Club Brugge and Slavia Prague will become must wins, because I think we will drop points against Bayern. I think they're just on smoke right now.
And you know how we perform under pressure, but that's the conversation for another day, people. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And big up to the mandem, big up to everyone that's here. Big up, of course, Jamboy Views, BBK, and Jezza, 100%. Yeah, Lee Gunner, we're going to read Lee Gunner. Big up Jalil. Big up BOK. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. And we're out, people, yeah?
Big up the chat, man.
Yeah.
Great shirt, Jamboy.
Hey.
Good old